Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play the 7th Saga. I'm your host, the Game Darius. Last we left off, I did do a little bit of grinding. I probably could have done a little bit more, but patience is not exactly a virtue of mine. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure level 8 is just fine to deal with most of the threats that reside within this place. Now, as I said before, I am playing a hacked version of this, so I'm going to be a little bit less afraid of some of the apprentices that I could face off against. That said, I'd still kind of rather be a little bit careful with them. Yeah. I did also get the hack that makes it so as magic is actually useful for a little bit longer in the game, but I've personally not really noticed any difference as I had to use it in the past, but I don't know. Maybe it's going to work differently for Valsu because, you know, dude's only got one whole goddamn spell that actually does damage. It's fine. We're fine. We're doing fine. But I don't think that I'm going to be able to really use spells against Romus all too much. Or at least I don't think it's going to be as effective. Even with the beefed stats that I got from leveling like twice or so. I did learn a couple of spells. Quite a few spells, actually. I think last time I left off, I had learned Defense. I now know Purify, Petrify, and Heal 2. Heal 2 heals 80 HP, whereas Heal 1 is just 40. But it's still kind of more of a bang for your buck if you cast Heal twice than Heal 2 once. Petrify turns an opponent into stone anywhere between 1 to 3 or 4 rounds, I think. And Purify removes poison. That's about it. I think I also spent a majority of my money. Majority of it, yeah. So, if this does go awry, I don't really see it going awry. Like before, he was doing pretty decent damage, but yeah, I just need to be careful, that's all. Hello again, sir. I have a defense 1 ready for me. And he could just plain old miss with his spells. Let me check Ice 1. Or I can miss. I can miss with Ice 1 as well. Alright, I think it might be better to use a bottle of power. Now really quick too, I did spend the time grinding, as you probably saw just before this. Going about and collecting the treasure chests in this place because it's the freaking starting dungeon. Most of it is going to be stuff that Valsu cannot use. Or it's just gems. Elsewhere, I will, you know, play through grabbing all the chests and whatnot, presuming that the area is kind enough to let me. What I mean by that, I mean that some areas are just plain old rancid. So, not exactly something I want to deal with. Push comes to shove though, I don't know, if I still find myself having a hard time with the, not the cave after this cave, but the cave after the next cave, I might break the one character only rule. Also, Romus is dead. Sweet victory. I need to set that back up as my goddamn ringtone. So what did we find here in the first place? It was a seed of power or protection? I want to say power. Power makes more sense. A weapon that Valsu cannot use that I will promptly sell at my next opportunity. A topaz, which is 500 gold. Which, by the way, if you've not watched my previous Let's Plays of this, I'm sorry for kind of speedy through the thing. I have played this 6 times, and talking to every single NPC every single time is a little bit... So, once you know the story beats, it's just kind of right on through. Also, of note, these just go around in circles. Like, this will come out on a door that is on the other side, and there is a basement area right here that can get easily lost in. But it does have a couple of nice treasures. A couple. Not a lot. So, where to next now that we are the great saviors of the town? Well, first, back to the town, because I want to rest. So there would, I believe I said this before, but in the tavern back in the town, there is an NPC who will ask you, "Oh, if you can open up the Cave of Earth, I'll give you this map." Now, if you try to go back to him right now, he will just tell you, "Hey, you got the key, go open the door." And if you try to go back to him after you've opened the door, Bastard will have already gone through the door despite you just opening it. Which, even as a kid that infuriated me, because getting through that cave without knowing how to get through the cave, right pain in the ass. Anyways. So yeah, Key of Earth, Bottle of Power. How much money do I have? Quite a bit, but I think I'll wait. See, I can go back to the very first town where they sell bottles of power. And those are good. They act as the power spell, which doubles your power. But going up there right now just kind of seems like it'd be a pain. So, I ain't gonna bother with that just yet. We will soon get an item that allows us to teleport anywhere we please. So, gonna stock up on those. Bonk. Keep in mind that right now, I need to reread how the hack works, but I'm still not getting the Elnard buff, as I like to call it, just yet. So, bear in mind, we're pretty tough, but we could be stronger. Anyway, so this is the Cave of Earth. It is a pain in the ass. Especially if you're just starting off and whatnot. Because it will have the same enemies as were in the castle, the statues and the Chimera. But, more specifically, they now add that red zombie-looking bastard over there. That is an undead. And not only just in name, it is undead. They are actually kind of strong. If you aren't careful, you can and will get pummeled by them immediately upon stepping into here. They can heal themselves, which is the most annoying feature of them. But they also give the most amount of experience points that is worth it for a while. See? 88. Yeah, they heal themselves. I think that they can resurrect fallen allies. But again, they're the most worthwhile creatures to kill for some time for the amount of experience that they give. Let me see if I can't take it on without buffing myself. Yeah, see, shit hurts. But it's honestly a lot easier to plow on through this place in a relative sense than it is to, you know, do most anything else. So, I'll use the Key of Earth. And the way is open. Now, let's see. Get the antidote. Might need that in the future. And an agility seed. 1 to 4 agility, or speed. Which is going to be sublime. Still kind of amazing that his speed is faster than his magic, but at the same time... Or faster growing than his magic, but at the same time, I guess I understand it. Because magic is kind of useless for the guy. See? Heals. So if you're trying to just, you know, use defense attack through this place, it can be real tedious. I don't know. I guess I get why they made it so as his magic is not as good, but at the same time, that's kind of his thing. Maybe they should have put some more magic-based, attack-based magics in this that he could use. You know, purged by fire, kind of a thing. Bring down the thunder, kind of a thing. I don't know. I'm just thinking of all the things that you can consider lordly wrath. And I'm more finding it entertaining. He could be a priest of all that, you know, hellfire and brimstone kind of a thing, you know? Kind of make him more into a thing. I don't know. A character, I guess. So you might be wondering, hey Dar, why are you healing yourself back up? Well... that's a trick. Get an axe. It's quite literally its name. It is a trick. This thing is essentially a mini-boss at this point in the game. Okay. Don't remember that much damage. Did I use the wrong thing? I used an antidote, not a potion. I'm a fool. It is very likely this guy is just going to kill me. Alright, he just agility'd himself. That is unfortunate. I would petrify, but there's a good chance that it's just going to fail, so I think I'm just going to try to magic him. Balls. Double balls. That's fine. I kind of expected it. We're still having problems with the undead around here, so... But, as I said before, yeah, our magic is... or not magic, our gold is halved. And we are returned to the last place that we had rested, so... Here we are back in our previous town of Reblesk? No. What town am I thinking of? No, Reblesk is the town that I hate. Oh well. 2444. Hey, that's actually a relatively decent level for the guy. Kind of wish I'd gotten that level up before fighting the trick, but it's no bother. Really, the thing with the trick, I don't want to say that it works as kind of a you know, barrier of passage sort of a thing, but it's definitely a moral crusher. And the thing is, too, with that particular, with all tricks really, is that they have a chance to drop a gemstone of some sort. Sapphire, ruby, later ones can drop diamonds, which are worth tens of thousands. But, really, I kind of wanted to kill that thing for the XP. Yeah, mostly for the XP than it was for the actual money. So, I won't lie. There is yet another boss in this place. But he's relatively easy. I say relatively because I'm still not sure just how bad it's gonna be. Let's see if I can't zip by this guy. Yeah, there we go. By the way, I should also point out that throughout this playthrough, I am using a strategy wiki telling me where things hidden on the ground are. Because though it's like my 7th playthrough, technically 9th throughout my entire lifetime, I don't remember where all the things are in this, and they can be, and will be, basically in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, once I get through this cave and into the next town, presuming I can, in fact, do that this particular episode. Oh, nope, wrong way. Bloop. I will be spending some time grinding in this place. Because the undead are easier to kill than what's just outside of this place. Not much easier, but easier. Also of note, that chest with the trick, it is now open and there is no more trick to be found. So, if you fail against a trick, you essentially lose the treasure that was within. Which kinda sucks, but eh. Makes sense. You died. So, this lovely individual is Pison. Are you Valsu? I've been waiting for you. I'm Pison, one of your fellow travelers hired me to get rid of you. Are you asking me who it was? Can't tell you. You must die here. Such a charming individual, isn't he? So polite, too. So this is Valsu. Or, not Valsu, this is Pison. He's a little bit of a recurring character. And when you first meet him, he's not too bad. I think I should be able to handle him just fine. For one, he's just barely able to hit me, and when he is, it's next to no damage. Bonk. Let's play with him a little bit. Oh yeah, maybe I should have done that in the first place. I am gonna caution heal though. I don't want to miss and then get crit killed by Pison of all people. Let's just bop him one more time. Dare I say, he was easier than Romus. And Romus is the first boss. I leveled up once between Romus and Pison. Ooh, that's gotta sting. Anyways, a bottle of fire and magical herbs. Bottles of fire and other spells like that, like a bottle of ice and whatnot, pretty much just act as they say on the tin. They are a bottle of that spell. In this case, though, it's Fire 1. Which is only about as strong as ice. I don't know, I need to look back at the damage values. But regardless. Fun times. Another opal. Getting a fair amount of cash with the opals here, too. Merb. Don't want to fight another undead and be completely useless against it. Oh, hello, Mr. Chimera. Ow. Sorry, Chimera. I'm still worried more about the undead than you. Man, naming conventions were still weird. Oh, hey, what do we call this specter thing that you face in the game? It's called Chimera. Later in the game, you will face actual, like, more chimeric creatures than this Chimera. And they're not called Chimera. This game. I love it, but this game. So, we're now on the other side of the mountain, and, we're on a one-way track to Painesville. Because there is a couple of particular monsters around here. Okay. just warbirds. There's a couple of particular monsters around here that are just nasty. See if I can't run into them. But one of them is tall, blue, and looks like an android. That's an android. Go figure. And it gives the same amount of experience points as the undead do. They also heal themselves and allies. They do not regenerate or cast revive or anything like that. Surprised I managed to do that with one fell swoop. But they hit like a goddamn truck. If you are able to slay them, freaking congrats. Without dying in particular, that is even more impressive. Legis. Hello, friend. It's funny because they're not actually friends. Actually, I'm gonna buy the scarf. Why the scarf, Dar? Well, I'm funny you should ask, because the scarf actually provides, I think at this point, a 10-point boost in one's defense. So, between 2 and 10, yeah, I'm gonna take the 10. Price will be, I don't have enough money. Gotta sell one more opal, god damn it. Thought I could get away with not doing that. Yeah, that 10 defense is going to be freaking helpful. Hang it. Petrification staff. Drop my attack. No, we're good then. So from here on, you want to be careful when you talk to any other of the apprentices, like Legis here. Some of them are far more inclined to simply try to kill you, while some of them will try to force their way into your party, saying, oh, you got a rune. Together we can get the runes a little bit easier. That said, I am going to try to play this without a second companion. Yes, this is Gain's house, but he's gone to the House of Healing. Try being the more operative word. So this is pretty much what we gotta do here. We are looking for Gain, the dude who had promised us a map that was no longer in the place where he was before, in the tavern. So now we're going on a quick little... Gain said he was going to the tavern. Now we just gotta do a little quick game of hide and seek in order to find him. And when we do, we beat him with our holy wrath, and hey, Lux, how you doing, buddy? Gain? I just saw him at the weapon shop. How did you see him at the weapon shop? You've been at the... yeah, video game logic. And talk to this guy. Gain went to the house next to the dock. You run around, I run around. Gain's gonna make us run around. Gain? He sounded like he was looking for someone. Probably gone home. I don't know why they make it sound like he was looking for us. We're very clearly looking for him. Jerk. Give us my map. You opened the Gate of Earth for me, didn't you? Because you opened it, I could return to Bonro. I'll give you this map to show my appreciation. Yeah. Sweet victory. So, we now have the map. We can only use it on the world map. Go figure. And when we do, we can see the map of the world. Now that I am... ah, what a place to leave a shield destroyer. Which acts as a defense down, I believe. That's about it. Yep. I gotta buy supplies. Completely forgot about buying supplies. I can... ooh, yeah. It's, sell our remaining opals. Oh, for some reason I thought the whistle was 500. Huh. Well, that's just not worth it then. Let's see, bottle of power, AC, shield destroyers. Nothing really else I can sell. That's a shame. I'm not going to worry about buying potion ones, because potion ones are just kind of a dime a dozen. I am going to buy a couple of exegates. This will allow us to escape dungeons to the foremost start of it. We are soon going to be breaking the point where we cannot use potion ones reliably. But that's still kind of a ways off, as I think Dude has one of the weakest, one of? Or actually, no, actually, that's right, I think each character has a sort of base amount of growth that they get as they level up, naturally. And it's actually pretty brilliant. Pretty much makes it so as each character kind of plays differently. Hey, Mr. Android, sir. Don't punch me. Don't punch me hard. Okay, that's a little bit better. Die. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, each of the characters pretty much have kind of different builds and whatnot. In the case of Valsu, Dude is built kind of weakly. He has the second worst HP gain throughout the game. And oh god, no. Defense. Don't harm me. Huh. Maybe they aren't as bad as I thought they were. Okay, take that back. Ow. Heal one. Ow. This one is the one I was working on, right? Nope. Ah, son of a taint. Note to self. Maybe try to run away from twofers. Are you shitting me? I'm gonna have to use goddamn power in order to deal with these guys, aren't I? At least they wasted their turns trying to use an HP capture. Oh, that's... Damn it. Damn it! Don't punch me, don't punch me, don't punch me. See, this is where the saving grace is that Valsu, your character, when you would select a command, goes first no matter what. Yeah, you can already see what the hell I'm talking about by these guys being a giant pain in the ass. It is far safer. Balls, I'm out of magic. It is far safer to go back into the cave of Earth than it is to hunt for experience out here. I got no more magic, so I'm going to use a magic herb. The precious supplies. Nice. You are not that slow. This thing's not that fast. Of course. Of course, one of the banes of my existence, thank Rabbit, is that because they go after the player pretty much in sequence, it's not like, oh, I select to do this turn, and then you wait for the turn, and then it happens. If you do enough damage and they decide they have the AI to heal after taking said damage, they will simply heal up that damage. And you don't want that. But I'm going to go ahead, call an episode here. When we return, I will have ground like no tomorrow in the Cave of Earth for a nice long time. And when I come back, I should be rip-roaring and ready to make shit dead. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.